Hey, how we doing, everybody?
Hey guys, welcome back.
Joe here.
Kevin.
And we have another episode of Schitt's Creek here for you guys.
Yeah, we are cranking right along toward the end of season 3 here, and we had a lot of fun with the last episode.
We really did.
Yeah, we got some new dynamics among some of the characters. It's starting to feel more and more obvious that Ted and Alexis are not quite romantically done with each other.
Yeah, they're definitely foreshadowing that for sure.
Yeah, we're definitely showing that.
The last episode felt the most kind of like a sitcom, in my opinion.
Oh, for sure.
Like
and
Alexis has lice. And
it kind of runs through everybody's storylines.
Yeah. But no, it's crazy to think that we're already in season 3. I'm very curious to see where Patrick goes. Is he hitting on David? Is he not hitting on David?
I don't know. He's a fan favorite. We've gotten that from a lot of comments, but everyone's been really good about not telling us why, which I appreciate because we don't really know.
I mean, his personality's great.
It was the first time on the show that the idea of them together has been broached, right? And it was Stevie that really kind of brought up, like, he seems kind of into you, which we weren't sure at all because he's just got such a great personality.
Yeah,
that it could just be like, he just gets along with people. He's sarcastic, he's funny, but he seems like one of the more responsible characters on the show.
Yeah.
So I like the dynamic that he brings. I don't know if it's romantic or not, and I kind of hope it is.
I kind of hope it is too. I'm cool with it either way. Maybe he just joins the friend group, but I feel like they wouldn't have said anything if they're not really kind of.
Maybe you never know. But I mean, I think it's realistic waters to tread too. It's like,
sure.
I'm into this person. Is there a chance that they're into me or not into me? Sometimes the answer is most resoundingly they are not into you. They just want to be friends.
Well, we kind of got a piece of that on Mad Men, actually.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, exactly. So we shall see. But I like the dynamic that he brings to the show.
Me too.
So I'm looking forward to seeing where it goes.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, guys. Do want to welcome some new Patreon subscribers from the weekend, guys. So, Shy, Shane Granger, Bumblebee, Beth Blakely, Nina Kay, and Jeffrey Sampson. Thanks so much, guys, and welcome. We sincerely appreciate you.
We sure do. You guys are the best. For those of you watching on YouTube, welcome to our channel.
Hello.
If you guys don't mind, hit that like button for us. Leave us a comment down below. Who was your favorite Schitt's Creek character?
Yeah, and how do you feel about... this is a spoiler question. I was going to say, how do you feel about the addition of Patrick? But it's like, it's great. He and David become the best couple or whatever.
Yeah, no spoilers.
No spoilers, but yeah.
Who's your favorite character thus far?
Yeah, absolutely.
And if you guys want to see full-length reactions to all of our videos, there's a description or a link listed in the description below to our Patreon page where we have the full-length reaction to this episode and many other shows too.
Absolutely. If you're watching this on YouTube, we are several episodes ahead, so we're into season 4 by now over on Patreon.
Sadly.
We are watching Succession as a Patreon exclusive, which we are well into season 3 on that over there right now as we speak, and plenty of other shows, so please give us a look if you're interested. Shameless self-promotion over.
It is necessary.
It is necessary. For those of you who have to hear that spiel all the time, we apologize, and thank you for coming back regardless.
Yep, thank you very much.
Despite our obnoxiousness. All right,
kids, this is so unnecessary.
What is it?
It's a gift from us to your father.
Oh, my God. Where did you find this, honey?
Well, Moira told me it was down at the post office, so
I was talking to my wife.
Wait, I don't remember posing for this.
Because you didn't. You were in rehab when we sat for this.
I wasn't in rehab.
That's a big difference.
Right.
Stavros, we never got to meet Stavros.
On the body of my assistant.
That's why you look so good.
Oh.
I can't tell if this room is just very, very small or if this portrait is very, very big.
It's big.
Don't worry, we'll find a place for it. We can take things off a wall.
About cut it. It's just like
oh, Moira, this
thoughtful.
portrait is a wonderful reminder of your generous spirit.
Is that your juice?
No, technically I think it's our juice, because you just took it from the fridge.
You look like you have a clean mouth. So.
Sorry, a clean
I'm
mouth?
the same way. I don't shave rings.
I don't either.
Some people have nice, clean mouths. Because I was thinking, what if we did like a soft launch, and just tested the store out on a small group of people, did like a...
Huh, now it's sounding like you don't think people will show.
No, I do. I do think...
Could just be scared.
That people
Yeah, I
will
think
come.
it's scared. Of course.
Can I have my juice back, please?
No, you have a sloppy mouth.
Okay. You usually take down the messages, even if you forget to give them to me.
It's just that my grades are being posted today, so I'm just kind of avoiding the computer. Okay, I can do it.
I wanted you to be the first to know that Patrick and I will be launching the store this Friday.
Oh, great news!
We're inviting a select group of VIPs and offering a 25% friends and family discount.
Well, that sounds meek. We are happy to support this modest little vigil you're hosting.
Well, I know it's a little arresting at first, but I think with time, you won't even know it's here.
Yeah, you might have to put that in a storage unit or something.
I don't think that's gonna happen.
The family often wasn't all together back then, but I could look at this and there we were.
That's the whole point. Is this sucks that they lost all the money, but they're all together.
This happens to be one of the only possessions that wasn't sold off.
Really? You'd think there'd be more of a market.
What do you do with that, though? I don't understand.
Eyes are following me.
Oh, she paid extra for that.
Hope you don't mind, but I told a few people about your big store opening.
Big store opening.
Isn't it a friends and family sale? My mother's boyfriend wanted to bring his secretary.
He did.
It's going to be a big opening, David. Just accept it.
I'm gonna go.
Our son is very hard at work.
I really like how proud they are of him right now.
Yeah.
That's really getting me.
It's a pencil shaped like a twig. Got it at the store.
Wasn't that sneaky of you?
You ever been in a store where you grab something and take it up front?
Although, you know, we'd be 25% richer if we'd just done a hard launch. But hey, I'm just a numbers guy.
Just a numbers.
Well, you know, the best thing is that we never have to talk about it again because we're officially open.
Yeah.
That is true.
Aww.
I can fix that.
Okay, yeah, I was just...
Possibly romantic tension there?
Yeah.
Well, it fits here.
They lingered on it for a
I wonder
second.
what else the Van Housens took from us.
I kind of want to see if someone was going to stop and pick it up for themselves.
Probably Bob.
Yeah, right, yeah.
That was really good.
Yeah,
So,
no, that was a really strong episode. That was really sweet.
in the beginning, I talked about how the last episode felt like the most like sitcom-y, I guess, you know? This one actually felt like there was a lot of growth from the characters, you know?
Oh, we definitely get to see.
Yeah.
We're heading towards the end of season 3, which is about the halfway mark on the show.
Mm-hmm.
And you're right. I felt like this episode kind of took stock of where they were from where they started.
Even the way they executed everything. Like,
Yeah.
we talked about that really sweet, intimate moment between Moira
Yeah,
and Johnny, you know? And it really felt like this episode was about them bidding farewell to their old status.
Yeah.
Like
The first 3 seasons to really officially say goodbye to who they were.
And
And focus on who they're becoming.
The family portrait being like a really good metaphor for
Oh,
that.
completely,
You know? And
yeah.
they even said it there in the episode, so that was really well done. And the Ted and Alexis thing
Mhm.
really subverted my expectations. Because they had that kiss in the beginning, it was really sweet, and then like you thought, obviously, okay, yeah, they're gonna kiss again. This is like the beginning of the rekindling of the relationship, and Ted was like, no. So if they're together again, fantastic. I really hope that's the case, but at the same time, Ted's taking his time. He's playing the long game here, and he's like,
Yeah,
I get why he's doing that too.
Right. I think he should. It's not unfair for him to be guarded after what's happened. It's been a complete crap show in the past.
And he is her boss now.
And he is her boss now. There's a lot of reasons for him not to date her. She's his one employee. You know what I mean? Are you going to date your one employee? It seems weird.
Interesting enough, we have the parallel with David and Patrick. I mean,
Right,
like,
same kind of deal.
Yeah, they're not each
They're not
other's
dating,
bosses or
obviously,
anything,
right,
and they're
right.
not dating.
They're
Exactly.
partners, yeah.
But there's a weird will they, won't they there?
Chemistry there, yeah, for sure.
For sure, chemistry. That was a long hug. Could be a friend hug, but that was a long hug.
That's a long hug for her. I've done friend hugs with other guys. That's a long friend hug.
Become a funny moment. You just like grab your buddies and you're just like,
Yeah,
hey,
it's
for a
safe
second.
for a while. Yeah, exactly.
Are you okay, man?
I think I speak for a lot of dudes when I'm like, when I have a long lingering friend hug with the girl in the past, it's probably because I secretly actually wanted to date the girl.
Sure,
You know what I mean? Yeah.
But even still, like, even if you hug like, your friends that are girls, it's quick.
It's quick. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
That's what I'm saying. A lingering hug is not a friend hug.
No,
right.
it's not a friend hug. So we'll see.
We're overly dissecting this, I'm sure, and I'm sure we'll get commenters be like, I long hug my friends all the time.
Yeah.
Which is cool. I'm just speaking for me personally. That seemed like a long hug to be just cordial and
And how the
friendly.
show is portraying it. The
Right,
camera's
exactly,
cutting
right.
back and forth between their faces. Like,
Yeah, exactly, right.
They're playing something
They're
there.
definitely making us intentionally think that there's a
Yes.
chance for a romantic future with Patrick.
It's
and
ambiguous
David.
at this point still.
Right, it's still ambiguous, but they want us to get a little more of a sense of it there for sure.
Yeah. And also, with David opening up the business and it being successful, it puts Johnny in an interesting place, too, because for the longest time, Johnny was the one trying to get a business up and going.
Right.
So maybe it's a little bit about him, except in the fact that his days are behind him.
Right, she's focusing on just running a motel.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And so let David, he's the new blood, he's the next generation of Rose, let him have a successful business,
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. When they went into the store and were really
Yeah.
proud and surprised and saw David work, like our son's working, let's leave him alone.
Yeah.
That choked me up a little bit.
It did,
Their pride they took there got me a little bit.
This was a super sweet episode. It
Right.
was a very nice
and
episode.
when you compare that to how successful but really miserable they looked in the painting, I think these, I mean, I get it, and I'm as success oriented as anybody else, but
Sure.
I really feel like they're in a better place now than they were when they were wealthy.
100%.
I think they're better people and they're happier people having no money.
Exactly. And I think that was kind of the point of this as well. It was a very, I don't want to say bittersweet, but it was almost bittersweet moment when they were like, when they came in, they're like, oh, he's let's let our son work, you know?
Yep.
Because it does feel like the beginning of something new. So very curious to see where it goes.
We'll catch you in the next one, guys.
See ya.